Hey everyone, we're continuing our walkthrough now of LEGO Batman. This is part 42 of our LEGO Batman walkthrough. In the last video, or in the last part, we started on doing the levels free play wise, and you could tell we're still in the middle of You Can Bank on Batman. And like I said, we're going to go through all these levels again, doing the free play, so that we can get the stuff that's remaining before we even do the Arkham Asylum. So yeah, we'll continue free play wise with You Can Bank on Batman right now. And you remember we went up the target and you see where we're getting all the stuff up here because of this new stuff. But eventually we're going to go on this tightrope, which you see, in this case, we're going to go on now. Oh, and as you can tell, up here in these windows, well, you see there's a purple stud up there, which is good, because we need the studs for the characters we need to buy. Oh, and I also forgot to tell you in the last video, since that's the first free play video, in free play, stud-wise, you get more. Because whenever you decide you want to finish, I'll tell you the feature later on after we get all the mini kits for this level that we can. So yeah, so you could tell we need to come up here, because you see, if you change it to your demolition suit and explode these windows, I believe, you could tell, besides there being, like I say, 3 blue studs, you can get a mini kit. And you could tell mini kit wise now, we're 3/5 done. So now you could tell, since we're still in the demolition suit, we could do a bomb here, because that's what we need to do. Now see, we're in the second part. Okay, so we're going to have to come back for this one. But you could tell, for this, we can use whichever Bat character we have in their Sonic suit to explode these, or to get this wall. And then you could tell there's an attract machine for Robin. So if we make Robin change into his attract suit, we could suck up all the pieces that we needed to during the story. Because remember, during the story, we found out Robin could change into his technology suit because of the car. Remember that? So now you could tell, in free play, you could use Robin in his attract suit, if you have it, to suck up all the pieces. And no matter what, piece-wise for an attract machine, the number doesn't change as the requirement. It always stays as 25. Ugh, why do you always want to finish building? See, don't you hate that whenever you decide to suck up some stuff, you realize that because there are pieces nearby where a thing that you're building, you can't do anything else except finish building? It kind of interferes, doesn't it? Okay, so you can tell we just need 2 more pieces, which I hope, yes, there are some back here, which is good. Okay, so you can tell now we have the requirements, but hold on, before I do anything, we're going to change to Man-Bat and do this strong thing right here, because I wonder what we get here. Oh, see, we could get 4 blue studs and also come up here, because you see up here, when you go through the window, you actually come up here, and then you can get a mini kit, which you see on your left. That's pretty impressive. And it doesn't do the same way back down, it only does it up. So now we'll change back to Robin in his tracksuit. Because see, if you change characters in free play, if you sucked up pieces in Robin's tracksuit, the number in his tracksuit piece-wise doesn't change back to 0. It stays at the number you kept it at. So now you can tell we could do the attract machine. And see, in this case, it's for a mini kit. And now you can tell mini kit wise where, oh, and also a purple stud. So you can tell mini kit wise we're now 4/5 done. And isn't that pretty impressive? So see, now we need to use Robin in his technology suit. And then do the same thing as we did in story. Like, see, I'm doing it again right now. And remember, we were doing the battle with Clayface. And you could tell life-wise he has, remember, like I said, life-wise he has 6. So his lives don't change. And it either looks like if we can't get up there, yeah, it looks like we can't get up there. So we'll say, so we'll pause. And now I'll tell you this new feature. So when you decide whatever you want to go to the Batcave, if you have an Xbox 360 like I do, when you say the Batcave, there will be 3 options. It'll say, like, there will be a question, exit to the Batcave, and then there will be 3 options. Exit without saving, save and exit, and cancel. And I always choose save and exit, which is what you guys should be doing too if you have an Xbox 360 and Lego games, because of the progress that you've done in the level. And then you can come back in the future when you're playing this game to get the other things, and then you could save that. So to simplify things, when you're in free play and you decide you want to exit because it seems like that's all the stuff that you think you can get with the characters that you've gotten of what was chosen free play wise, you could decide to there will be these 3 options in each level And you should always choose save and exit because, like I said, of the progress that you've done in the level, it would be easier just to save it so that you don't have to do it again. Do you see what I'm saying? So we'll do save and exit. Because that looks like that's all the stuff we can get. And see, it's also good stud-wise because now we can buy more stuff in the original Batcave when we decide to. See, we added on 6 mini kits if I remember correctly. Now, do you see how in LEGO Star Wars that whenever you decide to play characters, you know that... Oh, so it actually looks like we got 5, because I remember we started out with 14 mini kit wise for this thing. So, but like I said, you know how in LEGO Star Wars, if you played it, that whenever you finish a free play level, they let you be the characters that you are in the end? Why don't they also do that LEGO Batman wise? Tell me that as a comment on this video. Okay, so but now, since we saved, we're now going to do... Hang on. First I'll check... Oh, percent wise it didn't change. Weird. Okay, so but now since we saved, we're going to now do... We're going to now do number 2. And we don't have anything in this one. Wait, do we have the Riddler? It doesn't look like we do. So let's see if we could go buy him. Because remember the thing I told you during the story where we had to use the Riddler before when we were playing this? Like when we did the story? That still applies. There's no change on that. So let's go see if the Riddler is available to buy, because we need him for this level. It looks like we can't get him yet. There's Riddler Goon and Riddler Henchman. Maybe we could try either of them. So after we get back to the level choosing wise, we're going to stop the video. Because I realize it's at 14:15 right now. So when we get to the character part, so see, we're going to do an icy reception, and we'll choose the Riddler Henchman. So we'll stop here. And I'll have to explain what we did in the next video because we're out of time. So yeah, that'll end part 42, and I'll see you guys in part 43.